Hello everybody and welcome to Project Yellow.
Yeah, they were all yellow.
I'm going to be using this platform to share some love, light, inspiration and banter. So yeah, welcome everybody. Thank you for coming to watch. This week I'm just going to be talking a little bit about the global pandemic that we're living in and a little bit about mental health and what's been going on. So after consulting my friends and speaking to a psychologist, what I've realized is that in everyday life we have therapies. Now, therapies aren't necessarily with a psychologist, but rather, I know for me, therapy is going to my friend's house on a Saturday night and playing games. And for my mom, it's meaning for her friends for coffee. For my dad, it's going to watch live bands. For other people, therapy could just be the banter that they have with their colleagues in the office. And so now not only are we at home and we're not doing the normal things which get us happy every day, but we don't have our daily therapies. We don't have the things that help our brains stay happy. And when we feel this happiness through these things, it's our brain producing serotonin. So now our brains aren't producing as much serotonin just because we're at home and not doing things that generally get our serotonin up. But we also don't have our therapies to help with that. And so we have another pandemic that's going on, and that's the mental health pandemic. And I just know that that's been something that has been an ongoing journey for me, and has really been something that I've had to work on in lockdown. I'm sure like many others. And so I just want to tell you a few ways what I've done to help combat this and to help myself being able to continue on this journey. So basically, upon the recommendation of my psychologist and some friends, I made a list of things that I can do in everyday life to bring some extra serotonin to my brain, to bring some happiness into my day. And I'll show you the list now, but the list includes things such as sitting outside in the sun, or listening to music and dancing your way through the house, or drawing and not judging yourself when you're drawing, and painting, or it's small things. For example, I've been reading a book which I really liked, and I haven't been reading it, so I reminded myself to read the book. So for me the list isn't, for me the list is there because I just felt that I was forgetting small things that I can do in everyday life to keep myself happy. Also on the list you'll notice that there's a heading that says ways to fulfill the giver. I myself consider myself to be a giver, and I was feeling that the giver in me was being not being fulfilled. But for me, giving isn't necessarily a materialistic thing. For me, giving is giving happiness, giving laughter. And I felt like that wasn't being fulfilled, and so it was recommended to me that I start a YouTube channel, so hopefully this will help fulfill the giver in me. And another thing that I've really tried to do, and this sounded a little bit ridiculous in the beginning, so I understand, feel that way too, but I've really tried to see lockdown as an opportunity, and think about like what good has come out of it. What would have not normally happened if I hadn't had lockdown? For example, I've realized now that lockdown has given me so much time with my dogs, and honestly, what a bigger blessing than time with my dogs, Or for example, I know my mom really hates sitting in traffic in the mornings. She doesn't have to do that anymore because we work from home now. Or for other people, the fact that they don't have to wake up early in the mornings, that too is great for a lot of people because now they're working at home. So I really think that it's so easy to hone in and focus on and see the negative of lockdown, but if you really to make a conscious effort every day to think, what today happened that would have not normally happened if I was out and about. And the third thing that I've tried to do, and this was an idea that my mom gave to me, is reshape your thoughts. For example, yesterday we found ourselves having to do like 2 loads of laundry, and my mom's like, I'm so tired of doing laundry. And then she came back to me half an hour later and she said, Aim, you know what? I have got so much laundry to do because I live with my family. I have a family. How blessed am I to have a family? And I was like, wow, Mom, that's so amazing. And I just think we have to reshape our things, because there are things that we have to do in lockdown that maybe we might not have to normally do. or that we normally have to do. And in lockdown, they just seem like, sometimes this life can seem very monotonous, or as if it's a looping in lockdown, but it's really the way that we see our life. Like a photographer, we have to change the perspective to see the beauty. So yeah, welcome to Project Yellow. I'll be sharing author and type music with you. I don't know if it's going to be every week or when it's going to be. So let's see. But yeah, thank you for listening, and love, light and healing to you all.
Yeah, they were all yellow.